Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are back after a nice little break for the final stretch of the world in Ashenfell, our 5e live actual play. Um, and you know what? We've been gone a while. Smokey's still missing, having some power grid issues out there in the American South. Which it happens. It happens. But the rest of us are here because none of us live in America. So, like, and without further ado, we're just gonna go around, introduce ourselves, introduce our characters. I am seeing that OBS is having a little bit of a hiccup, but that's cool. It's fine. We're fine. Um, so yeah, we will just start off with our wonderful Dungeon Master. Go ahead and kick us away. Awkward questions if you want, introduction, all that good stuff. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, 1 second. The audio is being weird for y'all. It's not registering. So hold on a second. Yeah. So people will just hear me, but not everyone else because it's like, let's see real quick. What is it doing? 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. We're gonna try and. I'm trying to figure out. It says default. Alright, someone say something? No, definitely not. Hold on, technical difficulty, guys. We didn't have this yesterday. I don't think we did, anyway.
Turn it on and off again.
Yeah, up there it goes. Cool. I hope we didn't have this yesterday. Like, I was fuming. Like, I think it's just because it's the. We're fine. You're fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine. Okay, continue. Or go ahead and just reintroduce
Okay.
yourselves with the awkward question. What was the awkward question again, GM?
What is your favorite aspects of winter?
Cool.
Awesome. Hi, guys. My name is Martin. I play a character called Or. He is a Skylancer, which is a homebrew class. We can get the details on Val's Discord. I almost said Jen's Discord. Oof. It's a day, guys. It's a day. He's a bird, a birdie boy, and he's a bird brain, and he's about 2 years old or something like that. And I love winter because there's nothing better than having a sunny winter day and hot chocolate in my mind. Um, and I don't think War's really experienced winter much. Yeah, I'd be curious to find that, but I think he'd like dusting up all the light snow and making kind of like a snow globe in his local area thing. That would be fun. That's me.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmer Hamily on the internet. I'm here playing Jorah Adan, who is our Eladrin Glamour Bard Fair Warlock class combo and Disaster Twink. My favorite aspect of winter, if we're going like technical with aspects, it's the regeneration process of winter, of closing some doors to prepare for opening others. If we're going just things I like about winter, it's like when you get nice deep snow, and that's that fresh, clean first crunch into the that's some goodish. That's my favorite, and that's me.
Hey everyone. My name is Val. This is my channel. Today I bring to you Daphne Gravoy, our half Eladrin Voodoo Witch Doctor, which is also from the same compendium that the Sky Lancer is from. It is a homebrew class by my good friend Jamie. And info of that is in the Discord. Just add us, and we will get you some playtest material if you're interested in it. Very close to publishing. Kind of hoping to get it done by the summer. As far as like my favorite aspect of winter, it's Christmas lights. Like, because it's always just so dark during the winter that and especially since I've moved from the American South to Canada, gets darker way sooner, like a good hour and a half to 2 hours sooner than it is from home. So having those Christmas lights out, that's my favorite part of winter is Christmas lights. Um, so hey, if you like Christmas lights in winter, I don't know why that's the segue, but you can, this is a viewer affected game. You can affect this game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies can give us rerolls. Subscribing to the channel gives us greater healing potions, and donating straight up money through coffee or Streamlabs will give us nat ones or nat 20s. It's a minimum of 2 coffees on coffee and $5 on Streamlabs. So if you're interested in that, do it. We might need it because Jin, tell us why. Give us a review of since we've been gone a bit. Like, why do you think we
We've
might
been
need
gone a
some
bit.
things? Like,
Well, this party has gone through the ringer, especially upon entering the fallen city of Dragon Wall, Cork. The city of Cork has fallen to that of those who would present themselves to be from the Shadowfell, including a Draco Lich, vampires, and whites, which are necromantic fused souls encouraged by the Red Wizards of Thay. If you don't know who those are, well, they're not fun. They are horrible wizards that say the dead are okay, and that's all we need to know about. But they've entered into the city with a tenuous agreement between the headmaster of the university called Clint Salvatore, a very uncomfortable and unpleasant man would be the politest terms for him. He has given you place to stay, but has made it very clear that he would throw you under the bus sooner than later if you should be discovered. He may be on your side, you don't know, but he's doing this for the greater good, so to say. He's led you towards various points and clues where you did meet a vampire who seems to be more on the wavering side of things and led you to a cave where you encountered a number of things past unwinding and what seems to be abyssal creatures. You were told of a dragon that lives down in there, injured and recovered. Or recovering, you're not sure. And as you kind of approach this point, gathering information for the small rebellion that you are currently supporting, despite you saying you have no alliance, you are gathering information for people who are trying to set the world right. An infiltration into Cork's main castle, the Grand Castle of Alabaster Stone. You find yourself staring down at the tunnel, waiting and anticipating for the next moves you or this monster's journey will take.
well, after getting attacked by these bitey from this other tunnel, and having previously kind of did a little bit of retcon. For those of you who don't know, this class that I play, the Witch Doctor, has the ability to, for a short while, enter into the ethereal plane. So there's a lot of can bypass walls essentially. I get to ghost it up and move a little bit quickly depending on my totem. It's a dope class. Kind of scouted like what might actually have been a room that could hold a dragon, and we went to the north tunnel first, had some bitey and we're like, you know what, I think this middle tunnel is a tunnel we should thus travel in. So Daphne exasperated because she's got to lead people. Um, like, it's just, we need to actually pick up somebody, like as we're just like in the tunnel, just turn. It's like we need to actually like find someone, maybe like a paladin or something in the past to make hard decisions for us. And when I say paladin, I don't mean Jim, because Jim will do anything for cookies. So, Jim, are you here?
Jim is currently not with you. He's fucked off somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not here, so we don't get his paladin auras. Thanks, Jim.
Yep.
How do we, we pay this man, and he is not here.
I don't know.
Not
Jim
pay
makes some
him.
pretty hard decisions. Chocolate
He
chip or
does.
oatmeal? Like,
Well,
oof.
Well,
it was certainly a decision to
mhm.
bring us where he did when we went to River Castle.
Right.
He made a decision. It just
And-
wasn't a good one.
And it's not a hard decision. Clearly, oatmeal is the best cookie because it helps you poop. Okay.
Controversial opinion. I freaking love oatmeal raisin cookies.
Same.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Thank you. They are gooey and they are soft and they are fibrous. So we do not hate on oatmeal raisins here.
We
You
stand
guys
good
can have
digestive
all my
health. Yeah.
We stand digestive health. Exactly.
Like any good disaster game should, honestly.
Exactly. Oh man, Jorah, we're gonna make oatmeal cookies when we get back to my house.
Yeah. Alright.
Mhm.
I'm done.
All right.
Okay, so we're going. Are you progressing ahead for us? Are you
Yeah, I
taking the lead
think
on this?
it's very dark, so I'm the one that will be listening carefully. Careful, it's narrow as we progress down here. Should I make any checks as we move along this tunnel, Dungeon Master?
You can make a perception check as it is fairly dark.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Let's see if Roll20 is gonna agree with Daphne today and not use dice. No, Roll20 is not gonna agree with
that's
Daphne
a-
today. Uh-huh.
That was a
Oh
clear
my.
Let me
answer.
bring up my spreadsheet. What do I have? Like,
There's a reroll pool.
there is
Well-
a pool.
And-
Yep.
You have a few things, I think.
Because
Well-
I am not in the mood for a nat 1 as the first roll today. Normally,
No.
I lean into
Yeah. I might roll
lean
for some of
I
this,
lean into
so-
my stuff, but you know what? We're not gonna lean into it today. Okay, so what does Val does not have any luck points on her own, but there is a pool of 5. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this reroll. We'll try this again. Roll20. Are you gonna behave? No, it's not. But fuck it. It's
Roll your dice, Bob.
Hey, it couldn't have
Roll
gotten
your dice.
worse.
Couldn't
have got-
yeah, you could only have,
I have a
gotten
plus
better.
6. I have a plus
yes.
6 to perception.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes
it
you
is my
do.
best
Yes you
skill.
do.
But I see and hear shit. We're using
Clearly.
dice.
We're using dice today. Clearly digestive health just has you distracted.
Apparently, like, man.
Just thinking about oatmeal cookies.
Somebody buy me some cookies now. I deserve them.
That was even better in your
Here,
accent,
Jen,
Martin.
go ahead. Tell me what I don't see.
Yeah.
Like, what bites me.
You're fine.
Okay.
You think you're fine.
I think
You think you're fine.
As I
Everything
am
seems
walking,
okay.
I would like to take one of my potions. Like, one of these potion pools, because I would like to restore my health. Thank you.
Are you hurting?
A little
And
bit.
I'm
It's
Sorry
shins.
if you
It's
hear the wind. It's
Yeah.
very loud.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Or perks up noticeably. Maybe at least outside.
Well, we don't want to go outside.
Why would
need
we
to-
not want to go outside?
Because
We
the
need to find a
dragon's
dragon.
not
Yeah.
outside. But if
Oh,
it does
right.
lead outside, let's at least look. Just because maybe we'll have a secondary way out. So let's continue following this tunnel.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna go first?
Yeah, Daphne's
should I?
going first. Daphne's going first. She's okay.
Okay.
She's
Right,
probably
okay,
got
today,
like
yeah.
the most AC out of all of you. So.
Mhm.
As you approach, the further down you go, the more you start to tune and clue in. Eventually,
Mhm.
to the sound of what sounds like wind easing in and out of the tunnel.
Mhm.
You hear the droplets of water fall down, the crunch of sand beneath your feet. And as you approach the end of the tunnel, your eyes greet this head and maw of a red figure staring quietly at you.
I told you anything with wings would like a breeze. I know this was the right way. I knew it from the start.
Did we get the name of this dragon, by the way?
Don't think you ever did. No.
No. Cool.
Is
She's
is it
awake, right?
asleep?
Oh yeah, she's very much awake.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go and smile, very gracious, low bow of my head.
Yep.
Is she? Does she appear to be distressed, injured, tied down, etc.? Like, what is her condition?
As you look upon her, it's hard to tell because red dragons don't show their wounds easily. And she just seems to be sitting there, her legs across each other, just staring down at you. The ancient wisdom of a dragon of her age, patient. She knows she's in control, and you mean very little to her because she is what she is, and you are what you are.
Do you still have the duffel bag of dragon medical supply?
Yes.
You do.
Medicine woman.
I'm gonna look over at Jorah and I'm gonna like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You should probably talk
Uh,
to her.
It is an absolute honor to meet you. My name is Jorah Dan. This is Daphne Gervais and Aura of Clutch Blacktown.
Gracious bow.
What should I address you as?
She lifts her head up higher, and as she regards you quietly, she says, Omimirda, champion of Cork,
You're
the
the
crimson
champion.
flame that hides in the dark.
Nice. Champion of Cork. Sorry, I'm just writing that before I forget. Hides in the dark. Mirda, champion of Cork, it is my honor, as I say. We have come with supplies given to us by Lewis, who I believe has been tending to you recently.
He gives a nod.
Is there anything at the moment we can do for you before we start our address?
He just looks you over and extends a hefty claw out to you for the medicine.
I think who's holding the. I think I'm the one holding the duffel bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will undo the duffel bag and pull out and hand it over to her. Here you are, your wonderfulness.
She gives you a look as he takes it from you and sets it off to one side, just behind her right flank. And as you glance where she's put it, you see a very large hoard of gold and other items tucked away neatly.
Or his eyes dart nervously to the shine.
Well, we were wondering if it would be possible to ask some questions of you, seek some information perhaps, although we absolutely accept that there may be things that you do not wish to provide.
She nods her head.
The situation in Cork currently seems dire. I was wondering if you could perhaps express your thoughts on it all.
We are restricted in the way we act. We do not defend.
Yes. The people seem scared. Uh, do you know, and is it something you would be willing to tell us? Is there a way into the castle from down here?
She shifts slightly to the right, and you see, as she directs her gaze upwards, a tunnel kind of leading outwards away from her lair. That is the way.
We know of people who are attempting to lead a rebellion against those who would turn Cork to their will. I'm assuming they're also perhaps trying to do that with you as well. Am I wrong?
I serve Clark,
Including
regardless of its master.
Right. Would you be amenable to allowing those who wish to turn the tide slightly for Cork having access to the tunnel?
I am simply a guardian. I do not act unless it is in favor of those who govern it.
I see.
So, pardon my interruption, but you defended the city when the Draco Lich attacked, as your guardianship is to. But now that they're in charge, if someone was to attack that governing city, you would defend them?
That is the contract.
Understandable. That is very good news.
He gives you a look.
Useful news. So hard, like useful news. I'm just retconning the word useful for myself.
However, if no hostility is taken, she gives you a very careful gaze. Within my purview or hearing, I cannot act.
People simply want passage and not violence.
If they simply pass through, I am not able to act.
Yes. Well, that is
how is the tunnel extending like into the upwards? Is there like a ladder or something, or is it?
You would have to go investigate.
Okay.
Have you been protecting Cork for a long time?
He pauses and thinks. As long as I have been able to. It's been years, centuries. Kings and queens have risen and fallen beneath my gaze.
Was it post-calamity?
She nods. Not many dragons survived the calamity.
I can imagine. I don't think many people survived.
The world was split in two.
Hmm.
The lands were separated.
Well, we are here acting on behalf of the citizens of Cork, and we thank you for the information you have given us. I hope that the treatment we have given will help.
Nora, should we check if, enough people can fit in the tunnel and pass through?
We'll ask to go check it out in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that we could do for you?
She shakes her head.
Well, I have heard many tales and songs of this city, and some of you also. It is truly, I mean, not just for prostrating, but a genuine honor to meet you.
You see her smile as she settles down. Of course. I am the ancient flame.
Absolutely. I am a weaver of tales, so it is my bread and butter. Well, um, perhaps we could go and seek out the tunnel. Do you know if it is a lengthy journey to get to the castle itself?
I do not know.
We might scout it a little just to get as much information as we can to return to the citizens of your fair city.
She nods and doesn't say anything further.
All right.
Mira, champion of Cork, you have the nicest pair of wings I've ever seen.
You see her give a hearty laugh as she just kind of lowers her head down to your level.
I've even seen rock wings. Yours are nicer.
Rocks are prey.
Mm.
Yeah, makes sense with wings like that.
She puffs up a bit, proud of herself.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I didn't address you wrong. Your dragonness.
She laughs. You did not.
See, Dora, I'm learning.
You are doing a wonderful job, my friend. Well, we will go forth and seek out other forms of information. I'm sure we will likely return this way.
If you allow it.
Mm.
My allowance is letting you live.
And we're so very grateful.
Yeah, I like living. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It does mean a lot, and I hope that we can serve you and the people of this city well.
She nods as she settles back down, turning to look at the medicine you've provided her. Curious about it.
Um, do I have anything?
Dora's gonna tentatively move towards the tunnel, trying to avoid any loose pieces of gold from her hoard. Probably clinking a few of them awkwardly.
Mm-hmm. She lets you go. She doesn't seem to be overly concerned with you at the moment.
Yeah. Right. We'll head
Okay.
over to the tunnel. I'm assuming it's this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much gold do you think was in her hoard? My God.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Didn't
just
see it.
better to just pretend it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but like, what?
Shut the
Do you
fuck
think
up.
it would-
She can hear you. Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
As you step into the tunnel, you travel about 10 or so minutes before you kind of reach a leveled section of the floor that evens out and stretches upwards, kind of like a small ramp.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are greeted upwards, you find yourselves facing an open room, collapsed ruins around you. And there are a number of figures you can peek, just peeking out, you can spot.
Where are we appearing on the stream? On the staircase?
Here.
You can get again,
Hmm,
please.
I'm scared.
I think it goes without saying, but like we're trying to be stealthy, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we don't. Yeah. Yes, we are.
Pardon me, I have a tickle in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
I'm gonna look at Daphne and and I'll do like sneaky fingers, and then
Or is kind of like crouching. Do these look like familiar figures? Can we make out distinguishing features?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's a 17.
You can tell they're vampires.
Well, shit, guys.
Mm-hmm.
These are vampires. We're right.
So yeah, he's doing the universal signs for. Or do we leave to give information now, or do we take them out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see doing some mental math.
Daphne doesn't want to fight vampires right now. Just the three of us. Like,
Mhm.
and I'll be like,
You do see, or with your 17, a staircase leading upwards.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Or is gonna point it out. I assume that's this one in the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna frown for a second. I mean, there's at least 5 of them and 3 of us. That number doesn't seem too good, but there is another staircase.
Yeah, but if we're both T-Rexes, I do T-Rex arms. We could maybe take them out.
I can't. I don't have I don't have my.
Okay.
Like, listen, if there were 2 T-Rexes, maybe, but that is not an option right now. Nor do I have my Guardian of Faith, which is also would be something that would help us a lot.
Yeah, I'm thinking like out of character, like we know, like we have to get as much information about the layout of this place,
Yeah.
and information for these guys as we can. Just getting to the front door is not, well, back door is perhaps not going to be enough. So I think we might have to TCB.
Is there? What do we have at our disposal that could maybe, like, you have Larkin? Like, could you send Larkin to retcon up the stairwell? Like,
I can certainly try. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll motion to like move back so that we're
Mhm.
out of visual and auditory range as much as we can, and then I'll put my hand on Daphne so that she can look after me,
Mhm.
and I will ask Larkin to
real quick on
yeah
on Larkin, I would like
yeah
to very quietly, because Pat cast protection from good and evil. specifically towards vampires
Okay.
or undead.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, undead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he can go invisible, and I will try to see through his senses, and I will try to stick as close to the ceiling as I can,
Mm-hmm.
and then down and through the top end of the door if it's open, because it might be closed. But I'll send.
There
him
is
over
no
to-
door on the other end.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna send him just to investigate what is beyond this room to see if it's worth us cleaning out. And
Before you go, Godspeed.
tiny thumb up, right? So I would like to send him forth, and I will do the through his senses thing
Mm-hmm.
and hold on
Okay.
to Daphne for dear life.
Yep, I got it. I'm holding on to you. Don't worry, bestie. I got you.
Sure. Make 4 stealth checks as he's
Okay.
passing through a lot of vampires'
Mhm.
Yeah,
aura, if that makes sense.
yeah. Does he? Is it an advantage with invisibility or not?
It should be with invisibility, yeah. If that's, I'm
Rules
sorry,
is
that's a
written,
DM
maybe.
thing, but
It depends if
Yeah.
but it'll depend on the nature of what they're perceiving.
Yeah,
That's
if it's
right,
if
that is
it's
true.
something that's seeing that's not visual,
that is true. They might have true
then
sight.
so I'll let
Mhm.
her. Yeah.
Mhm.
So do you want it with advantage or not?
I would give it with
Oh, sorry.
advantage, as they don't have true sight, nor do they perceive. These particular ones
Okay.
perceive through senses.
So 4. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
Clairvoyant.
Larkin, this is my new favorite pet thing, cuteness.
Our favorite familiar.
Yeah. Jorah's sweaty. The tiny boy is real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't rock high.
Okay. 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 None of the vampires seem to notice Lorcan as they make their way up to these crumbling stairs, ruined and broken. They've been here for a while, and the Lorcan's able to navigate easily enough through the maze to get to these stairs.
There he goes. Tiny boy. He's my little Tinkerbell, my silly. Okay.
He's a
Oh,
sprite,
that makes me
correct?
Peter Pan. That feels correct. That feels correct. Okay. Okay.
And Lorcan's going through.
Yes. To basically, I'm perceiving through his senses to try and ascertain where this leads to, and what like the next either
Mhm.
challenge maybe.
Mhm.
Okay.
As Lorcan goes through the door, they are greeted with a long hallway. And they see somebody at the far end, kind of ruffling through a book. Their back is to Lorcan at the moment. And they step through a door, disappearing out of sight.
I'll put him on so we can figure out where he is. All right. Well, here's the risky thing, and it's the sort of risky thing that happens in like computer games as well. If you go too far ahead and alert the enemies, all of the enemies, then you get like like too big
Yeah.
effect.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna try my best to, again, sticking close to the ceiling. I'll just indicate where, and you can tell me when to start, whatever. But I'll be trying to go to end of this corridor just to kind of see if there's doorways or that kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are several doorways, all of them shut.
Okay. And then he'll come to come down here just to do the same.
Another
So
doorway.
another door.
Shut.
Another door. Okay. Well, he's too itty bitty to be opening any doors. So I will.
Can you go on like underneath them?
The doors are flushed
Yeah.
to get the
He's
top and
like
bottom.
he's yeah. If he just the nature of him, he would get squashed if he tried.
Okay.
So I will do the popping into you can pop them into a pocket dimension. So I'll pop him out so that he is somewhere safe for now, so we can get rid of the token. Okay, and then I'll yeah. Okay, up there, this upstairs. There's 2 corridors. 1, 2, 3 doors. I saw
3 doors, yes.
3 doors. 3 doors, all closed. Saw another guy. Not 100% sure what he is, but we can. It's a safe bet. He's probably their way inclined. Disappear into one of the doors.
Did he look like he had muscles or more of a brainy type?
Probably brainy type. He was reading a book.
Okay.
That's about as
Both or.
You can.
But if you work out your brain, won't your muscles?
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Did we just brave it? We're scouting. Look at us. We're gonna go save the world. Let's try save the world. We need to kill these
You
guys.
just want to go. We could die.
I know.
There's cheese in my basement.
Thanks for the information. I know. Okay, we need to. I do want to get back to that cheese, but we promise.
I need you all to make a stealth check.
Yeah.
I think we just need to make the decision and go. Yeah. Because if you just
don't
don't do anything, then there's no adventure. Right.
Do I have a reroll?
Thank God. Yeah, there's a pool of rerolls, so.
I'm probably going to use them. But, 1. Where's that spreadsheet?
Stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also.
Because the thing is, if we were to strategically decide we were fighting, we can try and get a surprise round. If we fuck around too long.
I vote we leave and we just report on what we have so far. We are just out of character table talk. We are just also recon. We are baby level still.
But what information do we have to tell them, really?
Well, we have
there's a ton of
that the dragon is not gonna fuck with us if we're just out of range, but will fuck with us if we are in range, because that's her contract with the city. And maybe there's. I can do one more thing to recon, if y'all will let me before we make a decision.
because if they hear us, they'll make a decision for us.
Yeah. Out of characterly, Daphne does have another ethereal plane, so she could, as within a minute, she has that, and she has invisibility at the very least. So.
How long do they last?
It lasts a minute, but she will have 40 feet of speed, and she can float and go through walls, and she has invisibility. The thing is not a spell, so it doesn't require concentration. So she could do invisibility, all the way down to the staircase and get in there, and then go into the ethereal plane and go through the doors. And when she comes out, because invisibility is still a spell, she will be invisible and on the ethereal plane. It will. It's not a bad idea. How do y'all feel about that?
Sure. We'll
Okay.
see what happens with our stuff, and if we're good, then you can try. If that's what you want to do, then I will support you.
Okay.
If you're in trouble, how do we know?
Okay.
Yeah, how are we gonna know if you? Can you let us know if just shout real loud?
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm in trouble, I will. If I am in trouble, I will shout. Don't worry, Daphne's loud when she wants to be. Okay. So first things first, Daphne's gonna cast invisibility on herself. So
before you do that,
yeah, we're heard.
The vampire who was pacing along this way pauses, and you see them start turning around as you cast invisibility.
Ah, shit.
And he spots Jorah first. As he rolled a 16 on his perception.
Oof.
see both of us and just see Daphne as she goes invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what it is. Time to party.
Mhm.
Please
Do
roll
it.
your initiatives.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh, my token's not on there. Is my token there?
It's not. Larkin is, but
Okay.
okay. And I'm gonna pee. I'm like 4, so.
At least
Ooh,
one of us.
That's
will
not
roll
what I
on
want,
initiative.
though. I don't want to go first.
Just get big.
Just sure. I mean, I could try and cast suggestion on, but the problem is the others would hear me do it.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, it's a bit like we're fine.
We look like vampires.
We're just here to make sure the masonry is holding up because we heard you had crumbling walls.
Okay, sorry. I was looking at my token and realized there's no initiative button on this particular token, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just deal. Oh, there it is. It pops up when you.
Do the thing with the thing, obviously.
Obviously, you gotta
The thing with
push
the
this
thing.
button with that button. You know, it's whatever.
Oh no, we lost video, Jen.
I'm not in control of that, so.
Okay.
Is shit okay?
Yeah, my,
Okay.
my Zoom just turned itself off for whatever reason. I didn't do that. You didn't do that.
Yeah.
Zoom, calm your tits. Okay, like
Calm
we
your
know
tits
it's
for like 5 seconds.
We know it's third stress TTRPG, but calm your tits, Zoom. All right.
I'm just putting in my dudes real quick. That's all.
Well,
Talk
at
amongst
least
yourself
I'm
and
invisible.
strategize.
Okay,
Here's
guys.
the thing. I'm gonna be out of us. I'll be going first. So unless someone comes to attack, is it a dumb move to try and do suggestion and just say let us leave and fuck off?
Or just you didn't see anything.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Because it's vocal, like there's a vocal element to it. So if I'm saying it loud enough for him to hear me, the others hear it.
Well,
So it
you
feels
could
like a waste of a
upcast
spell.
it. You could upcast it, right?
And
So
do
to
what,
target
though?
more than one people. More than one people.
Not
Wow.
suggestion.
Really?
There isn't a higher.
No,
Okay,
suggestion
we're
is
gonna
a
fight.
target of 1.
Yeah.
There
But
is
it's a course of action rather than
Yeah.
a command word. It's a course of action, so I can convince someone to it's beefier than what you can do with that one person. However, it is only that one person.
I'd say make an insight check first to see if you can do that, because I don't know if the stat block.
I just feel like a vocal. However, I could do. I have. That's within 10 feet. Never mind.
We're in initiative, so.
We are. I'm just trying to because I'm of us. I'm up first, and I don't know if are we balls to the walling it? Are we taking care of business?
Well,
are we fucking
there's
around and
one
finding
guy
out?
that's there first, so let's see what he does. And
yeah, okay.
He moves his 40 feet towards you. And he will make 1 bite attack against you, Jorah. 8 misses.
No. Well, you know
then 16 and a 12.
16 and 12. Let me double check the 16. This is like one of Jorah's bucket list, being bitten by a vampire. 16 just hits.
Okay.
Are they
12
all bite
points
attacks?
of damage. No.
Okay, 12 points.
He can only do that once per
Okay.
round.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, it hurts, but it's good.
Oh, hey.
But you have a vampire up on your grill, and that is his turn.
Yeah, I don't like melee. Oh, it's my turn?
Mhm.
Yuck. Okay.
This
I'm...
one.
No, I don't want to do that. Sweating. You know what? Fuck it. Is what I say. I'm going to. Is he wearing? What is he wearing? Armor?
Yes.
Is he holding a weapon?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on him.
Okay.
Do you want me to put the thingy for the spell?
Does he need to make a save?
No. Well, I don't. He needs to make
To
a save
not
to
drop it.
hold onto it. Yeah. So like
Okay.
he,
Mhm.
the con save is for holding onto it. So he takes 9 damage this turn, and then on his turns subsequently, while the spell is up, until he removes the metal things or drops his weapon, he'll continue to take that damage. But the
Okay.
con save is in the chat.
Okay.
And
Is
then
it
bonus action.
concentration?
It's quite possibly.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm concentrating on that, and I'm gonna just be like, Daphne, because something is near me, and I don't like fights where something is near me. And I'm gonna say, just kill the thing, please. Kill the thing. You're inspired.
Jesus Christ, thanks. You inspire the
Help
invisible
me.
person. It's like, all right, cool.
Help me. Help.
There's
Help.
lots of vampires before us, so.
Yeah. But you have inspiration for whatever you choose to do, my friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's me, because I ain't moving anywhere.
I have nuts.
You... Cool story, fam.
It looks like his friends are alerted.
Yeah.
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 Or it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Guys, are we running?
No.
Okay, we're taking them on.
Mm-hmm.
If they
Okay.
follow us, we're entangled with guards of the city, and that dragon will fuck us up. So.
Right. Right. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's no retreat from this battle, so we better win. Okay. Aura's gonna something like that.
This is the definition of ride or die.
Yeah. Aura's going to pull around, make a big sweeping arc, flying low to the ground, and he is going to absolutely try to skewer this this vampire with his silvered lance. He's going to charge him, and if it hits, he'll flanking. Is flanking advantage or?
Flanking gives you advantage, yes.
Okay, so should I roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this guy's. Come on, roll 20. Okay, and if it hits Zephyr, so it would be 26, 17 lightning damage, 15 bludgeoning damage for a total of 32, and extra attack if he's still standing.
Yep.
Is it still with advantage?
Yes, because you're flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is 9 lightning damage, and then the offhand attack is, I'm assuming advantage again. 3 lightning damage. Assuming they all hit.
Yes.
Okay.
They all hit.
With a flurry of blows that are literally lightning fast, Jorah narrowly avoids the long lance. That's me.
Okay. He's still up.
Oh God.
But his friend will make his move. friend. Daphne.
Okay. Mm. Okay. I am invisible, so it's up to him if he wants to use his reaction.
Let's see if he perceives it. Nah, he doesn't perceive it.
Okay. And fuck it, invisibility is gonna drop.
Okay.
And we're gonna get spirit guardians up.
Okay.
Nice.
Like, let me go ahead and get that initial damage for him.
That's a 10, 15 foot radius?
15, yeah.
15.
That's why I was measuring to see if I could get both of them. But
Yeah, so it's 30 feet and 10.
But
yeah.
at the same time, it's a
Nice.
really good radius to have because I'm there
Yeah.
and there's everyone else coming. So I'm gonna.
Mhm.
Daphne's gonna tank.
Yeah!
Oh man.
Go on with your gauntlets of giant
And
strength.
it's just a 3. It's just at level 3. Well, 7
Mhm.
radiant with my
7.
pliant stakes.
Oh,
Okay.
3, 2, and a 2.
Yeah. I think he has
that's
to make a
awful.
save to half it up though, right?
Yeah. Like,
It's a 14 for my save.
oh, what is it?
I believe it's wisdom, but I'll check real quick. Here's Alex if you're evil, blah blah. Wisdom save.
Okay. He rolled a 14.
Okay, well, save goes to the roller, so that's exactly. So he takes 4 radiant damage or 3.
Okay.
He takes half.
Okay.
It's there, but he takes half. That
He takes
was
half.
Yep. That was my action for, and as far
At
as
least he'll
the
keep
bonus-
taking it if he stands there. So.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what we didn't put? Maybe you want to rearrange my thing for the next round. I have alert. I actually have
+5.
9 initiative. Yeah, for the next, and you just
Okay.
do it for the next round since we did this one.
Yeah.
Yep, I just remembered that. But otherwise, I'm fine. I'm good to go. That's my turn for now. I'm gonna hold the line. Got my shield,
Needs a
got
con
my
save.
silver, got my shield, got my silver dagger. Let's do this. Got my snakes.
All right.
Do you want me to
So,
roll the damage again or just keep taking the original?
Just take the original as this is a heavy fight.
Yeah. So
If you
con
want to
save-
just take average hits, that's fine.
Sure. 9 seems fair for 2d8.
Con save. Yeah.
Provided he isn't dropping the metal that he is wearing or holding, but if he's holding onto it, then it's a con save.
Yeah, he's just gonna take it.
Yeah.
He's tanky.
Fine.
For ease of rolls,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say he's gonna take the average of your roll, and he's just gonna fail to save continuously.
Okay, so that's 9 fire.
Alright. He will re-attack and do a bite attack against you for a nat 20 or 27. You take 14 points of piercing damage. You need to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4. Charisma save. Come on. Oh.
Nice.
Nice. Right? So, you still take the necrotic damage, which is a points of necrotic, but you are not charmed by this creature.
He's a little too scared.
However, your maximum hit points is reduced by 8.
Okay.
And the vampire regains 8.
Yeah,
And he will make a substantial 2 attacks against you. For that 1 and a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Jorah's like, I always thought I'd be scared and horny when I was bitten by a vampire. I'm just scared. Not enjoying it.
Oh no.
Not enjoying it. Don't like biting.
Sure.
Biting is not kink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It will say you can only regain your maximum hit points if you remove curse, because it is a cursed condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no remove curse, so we're good. This changes things. Yeah, no, he's a little scared by losing all of that health, I think. So he's gonna polymorph, which means heat metal will drop.
Okay.
Into, did we say I can do T-Rex now? Because it's level 8, right? I believe.
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, I will. I'm not sure that I have it. Actually, maybe no, I don't have it. But I'll just get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I am.
Can we get some
I'm
roars in
huge.
chat for the T-Rex?
Yeah, can we get some? Yeah. I can look up other animals, but it's
we
also
got this.
We
So
have a
I'm-
Velociraptor.
yeah. Huge, which is 3x3,
Mm-hmm.
I think. But that's my action to do it. I'll ping off a bonus section as I'm doing it. Maybe the act of turning is what casts it. I'll inspire Aura.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can just imagine Daphne trying to inspire me as a dinosaur. It's just like great. It's like
Little T-Rex arms. Like
Have to be a dinosaur on this stream. It's the
Mhm.
rules. So I'll do that. That's my turn because I'm too squishy to be. doing
too
that.
squishy for
Mm-hmm.
to be horny and scared, just scared.
Yes, just scared.
He'll
I mean,
enter into
anything
your
that
aura
is
willingly there,
Yeah.
Daphne.
all right. Can he go ahead and make the save to see what his
Mhm.
damage looks like? We'll roll
He
the
rolled an
d-
11.
Okay, so he fails. So let's get that damage on for him. Just looking for it because I'm
Yes.
blind
Yeah.
and I have to look at multiple screens. Oh, much better. 12 radiant damage to him.
Okay. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw as you take initial 10 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. Did he hit me?
Yeah, he hit you for a 22.
Oh, okay. I was like, I just didn't see the roll or like ask what my AC was, so I was just like,
No,
hold on.
for some reason,
I know.
my D&D Beyond
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
switch over to roll 20 for whatever
you're
reason
right.
at the moment.
It's just me and my audio cues. Like, oh, I'm surprised. Okay, so a chaw save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, we are gonna.
Use the dice.
What'd you roll there, Daphne?
I'm gonna use a reroll. let's level this out. Come on, dice tray that Emma bought me. Like, Daphne, this is your dice. Ooh, that is so much better. And I'm gonna add my inspiration just in case, which is a D what?
D8. Yeah.
A D8. Okay, just in case, because it's a 7. Well, does a 17 make it?
Yes.
Okay, well then we'll save you. The 17.
Okay. 17, you are not charmed. However, you do take 12 necrotic damage and your maximum hit points reduced by that many, and he heals that many.
Yeah. So that would be.
So total damage is 22.
Gotcha.
And then he'll strike twice more with the rapier, a 19
That
to
one
hit
hits.
you.
Yep, that one hits.
6 points of rapier damage, and
Okay.
a 22 to hit
Yes.
for 9 points of rapier damage.
Okay, so 6 and 19, right?
Yes.
6 and 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
15.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is 3 saving throws from me, right?
Yes.
Okay, make that one. Make that
So you have
way.
to make an average of 10 on each roll.
Yep, and I rolled. Well, my lowest was 12 on all three of those, so we're good.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah. Spirit Guardians is still up. Right, cool.
His friend, watching all of this, kind of just take this time moseying up to you, but he'll stop short of your spiritual guardians. He's not attacking, he's observing.
Oh no.
He, however, the other guy, will enter into the fray. He'll take that initials. Make that save!
Make that save!
He rolls a 23.
Right, he takes half. Let's see. He's a different guy, so.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, he'll take 7.
Okay, take 7. Does a 21 hit you, or?
Yes.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. That's a charisma check. This is a charisma. Oh no, that I had it right the first time. Sorry. 1 second. 15.
15 meets. You take an initial 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You are not charmed, and your maximum HP hit points are reduced by 5, and he regains 5 HP. So the total damage is 11.
Okay. Total damage is 11. Okay.
And then he strikes twice more for a dirty 20 and a 15.
15 damage, you said?
No, for a 20 and a 15 to hit.
15 misses, 20 hits.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Gotcha. I can do math, I swear.
Okay. Daphne.
All right. I got 1 up in my grill. It looks like I got 2 in my grill.
Mm-hmm.
I am not moving, so everybody is gonna probably take that damage again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do that first before I make my
saves.
attack, because I'll see what happens. And do you want me to roll 3 different times, or just damage-wise, or just 1 time and everyone takes that?
1 time and everyone will take it.
Because they're all in the same circle.
Yeah. So 16, 15, and 13 are their saves.
The 13 does not make it, because my DC is 14. So the 13 will take 12 radiant, and the other 2 will take 6.
Right.
And then I think what Daphne will do, the one that's furthest away, she will cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay, so
Baby.
blue dude?
Yeah. No. So the one that's furthest away that's engaged with us already.
Orange?
So the orange guy.
Or
Yeah, the orange guy.
okay.
Yeah, so character sheet. And for me, that is a +6 to hit. Come on, dice. It's a nat 20.
Is it 20?
Nice.
Yeah,
Is it 20?
it's a nat 20.
Nice.
And
Nice.
you know, just listen, Guiding Bolt. So you know what? Just because I have all of these D6s and we like the way that sounds, like,
Fistful of dice.
That
so we'll just, it's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
10.
There's 8. G.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna ka-chow the fuck out of that vampire. Please let go of my friends. I mean, there's no please. It's, you need to not do this. Okay. So, let me get my counting done. I like to separate them in tens if that's ended.
Yeah, no, I do that too.
Okay, that would be 31 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what does it look like when you take out orange?
Oh man, so it's just sort of like I almost feel like my little flying snakes are almost a conduit for my radiant damage. Like I sort of hold up like that silver dagger, and you just like my eyes will glow a bit, and you just see like the radiant sparks coming, and it's like my snakes just bite each other's tails, and just like it jumps from snake to snake before it just comes down and ka-chows the fuck out of this guy.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen,
He is gone.
radiant damage.
But is that
okay.
everything, Daphne?
No. I'm gonna use my bonus action to face step.
Okay.
Because I don't actually want to be close to them, so I'm gonna Can I just face step Jorah?
On my back, yes.
I'm gonna ride the
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride the T-Rex.
Sounds
great.
good. Okay. And with that,
That is a radiant
Or,
aura around the dinosaur.
Okay.
remember that the dinosaur is more than 15 foot up, therefore your aura does not affect the vampires on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I will. Big turn. I am going to. First thing, I am going to swing with my lance with a little trap for this guy. Let's see if this works. No flanking, I guess. So I'm just gonna attack him, and I think I'm going to. This one I'm gonna use a reroll on.
Okay.
And I'll re-roll it. Come on. I got a cool move. Okay. And I will also use one of my maneuvers called Restraining Strike. So I roll a
15 misses. 15 misses.
Yes. One second. So 21 to hit.
Okay, 21 misses. That's he uses parry.
Ah! Damn.
I tried so hard and got so far.
I tried so hard, man. Okay. Okay. Plan 2. I still have one more attack and a bonus action. Okay. I am going to pierce the heavens, and I should ask before anything. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 20-25 feet up.
Okay, so I have a little bit of clearance. So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna make a high jump of 10 feet with wind swirling around me. Any attacks of opportunity are at disadvantage.
Okay.
So taking as the attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Okay, and then I am going to fly up to the ceiling and move over here and come down with my second attack. When landing, I'm going to nosedive, and it is 25 feet, you said? I'll just call it 20 feet, so it's 2d6. I need to use my reaction, so that's the falling damage that I would reduce. That's the falling damage that I would take. This is falling damage that I reduce from nosedive, so I take 2 damage.
Nice.
They take let me get this right, the full 7 damage, both of them. Sorry, strength saving throw, please.
For both.
Yes, for both. They take full if they fail, and my strength save is a 16.
17 and a 9.
Okay, so one of them takes 7, one of them takes 4 or 3, I forget.
3, we round down.
Okay. And then I'll make 2 attacks. Silvered Lance, 21 for 15 thunder damage, and an offhand for 19 for 9 damage.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
Let's go with the purple guy.
Okay, 21 will miss.
Oh, fuck.
Because he still has his parry up.
Oh, man. And I guess 19 doesn't hit either then.
No.
Okay, Or is just going all over this guy, and he's definitely parrying all the blows. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. He will get here. That's his turn. Jorah.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and lean down to chomp at purple guy. In the interest of trying to clear the field, I'm gonna use my nat 20, please.
Okay, what does that bring it up to?
30.
Okay.
It's a plus 10. And then it's 4 d10s. I'll roll my dice because I don't have a sheet for. I'll maybe get a character sheet for next week.
Well, I'm sorry. I think isn't it T-Rex 12s?
Oh, it is 12. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, I
would
play
know.
T-Rexes a lot too.
Val would know what the attack bonus is.
My wizard T-Rex is a lot.
27, which becomes 54 plus 7 is 61.
Okay.
Damage.
You hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, and then I'll do my second one with my, what is it? It makes 2 attacks, one with a bite and one with its tail, it makes 4 attacks against the same target. Okay, so.
And I'm going to be that person. You naturally, when you bite, there is also a strength saving throw to see if you grapple them.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, thanks. Yeah, I was only looking at the attacks. Marusa is grappled. Yeah, so DC 17, please. Oh no, it is grappled because I've hit it. On its turn, it can make a thing to end the grapple. So if the target is medium or smaller, it is grappled. DC 17, yeah. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained in the turn, so it can't bite another target. Okay.
I have a question, DM.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since it is grappled in the T-Rex's mouth and thus brought up to the level, is it now in the aura?
Technically, it is in the aura.
Yes. Make that
10 out
save
of
while
10.
you are grappled.
Nat 20 for 24.
Okay, so it takes half of my.
Ooh,
listen. I am going to bleed these mechanics.
Yeah. It's a 17 for the second one. I know this one has parried it, so there's no 17 will hit it.
All right.
Yeah, no, 17 doesn't hit it.
Doesn't hit it. Okay. No. So I currently have him in my mouth.
Alright, it takes 9 radiant damage. As the T-Rex comes up with the vampire in its mouth, probably confused as fuck. You just see like the little snakes. Okay, now you can finish your attack, my friend. Because you still have a
No, I
tail
did.
attack.
My second one. Yeah, no, I
Okay.
did my tail attack. It was a 17. 17 doesn't hit this guy
Gotcha.
because he's.
Yep.
Jorah,
Yeah.
how does it feel biting a vampire, having the rolls reversed?
Munch. I'm gonna munch. I'm gonna crunch. Right, that's me. So I guess that guy's currently in my mouth. I don't know if you want to pull him over. Actually,
26 to hit or.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. That's 10 piercing damage from a rapier.
Okay.
And another 26 with 8 more damage on top of it. He missed with his bite attack.
Okay, 8 damage.
He will actually get up in here and do the same.
Oh my.
A 24 to hit you. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Oh, that's a net one. Oop. Do I have any rerolls left?
There's a lot of rerolls.
There's a lot in the
Okay,
pool,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a reroll. Yeah. Let's.
I've been
let's
taking
get-
from the pool.
That's
so.
a 15.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Mhm.
15. Okay, that succeeds. You are not charmed. But however, you do
Actually, I've been
lose
taking potions.
4
Mhm.
necrotic, and your maximum HP is reduced another 4. You also take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 4 and 8 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Don't die,
And
please.
then
Vampire owner.
Or is clearly wounded, but he's hanging in there.
does a 14 hit you?
No. 16 AC.
26.
26
Or-
hits.
Okay, for 9 piercing damage from the rapier.
Okay.
I just like to think that they're like pulling you in to like bite you and then using the rapier while they've got you in the fight.
Daphne, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and the furthest one away from me, I will guiding bolt him again. I guiding bolt him.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, dice. I believe in
Come on,
you.
baby.
All right. That would be a 19 dirty.
19. He's going to parry that.
He can parry a ranged spell attack.
I think so. No, he can't. Excuse me.
Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, I'm gonna fight about that one. Okay, like that is.
Sorry, I have 2 sheets up.
Yeah.
And I made
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah, fight away a radiant ka-chow. Nope, I'm gonna fight about that. All right. Oh, this is good. That's still 20 radiant. So.
He
Yep.
takes it?
And as a bonus action, I'll take my own potion.
Or
Yep.
Or is gonna look to the left, look to the right. Get out now, y'all. He's
Technically,
he
the
is-
purple one's not there because he's in my mouth.
yeah.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Still
Nom,
is,
nom, 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 nom.
doesn't
Um,
feel too amazing.
Sorry, should the one in the mouth take my radiant damage again?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let's just roll that again real quick. He makes it. It's just more in the mouth. Like, there you go.
Okay.
My snakes.
Okay. Or is going to pierce the heavens, and he is going to be surrounded by a gust of wind, and suddenly he's in the air about 10 feet up. If they want to take their attacks of opportunity, they're made with disadvantage.
They will not.
Okay. Or is going to try a different strategy. He's out of range right now. He's going to stay in the air 10 feet up. He's out of range, so he'll move. Can he hit the one in Jorah's bow?
No. You would be hitting your allies at that point.
Okay. He's 10 feet in the air, and he is simply going to attack 3 times. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Chachariel's name.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. let's just move on from that.
You've got that 20 if you want to use it.
Yeah, we'll get there. That's
Maybe
a
save it for.
yeah. I'll save it for next campaign. 25 to hit for 7 lightning
25
damage.
hits.
Okay, and yeah, sure. Offhand attack. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with the tried and true, and this is all on green.
Mhm.
Okay, and 21 to hit for 3 lightning damage.
Right? He will parry that.
Okay, and then after attacking, I'm gonna fly somewhere here and 10-15 feet off the ground, somewhere there.
Mhm.
Okay, that's me.
Okay.
But in some time.
still watching that. He is guy bolted.
Well, the next attack of him would have been with advantage, or should have
Yeah,
been.
it's the blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bolted. Yeah, it would have been an
Yeah, you-
advantage.
Yeah, my bad.
Fine. It's alright. I usually forget that about Guiding Bolt.
You know, as long as I'm not, gonna be feasted on by vampires, I'll consider this a good outcome.
Yeah.
Once it's 3-on-3, we'll be in a better spot.
Sure.
He's gonna
Oh,
fucking run.
shit.
He's gonna go and tell people.
Oh god.
Dora.
Can I bite on the guy that's in my mouth? I'm assuming I can,
Mhm.
because he's in my mouth. Okay.
Squirming.
Sure. Ooh, a 27. 17 plus
Yep,
7.
that hits.
Okay. I should really find the d12 roll. I literally have my dice just over there. 14. 27.
Yep.
For the, no wait, 27 plus 7.
34.
34. Piercing.
Okay.
Munch.
He is dead.
Okay.
Do you eat him?
Yeah. Gobble, 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 gobble. Yeah.
Be careful, Jorah. Vampires cause indigestion. Something about
Yeah.
garlic.
Now, normally, your bite and your tail has to be against the same person, but if the person dies after the first attack, could I make my tail attack against someone else?
No,
No.
the tail has
No.
to be
Okay.
against something different, not the same.
Okay.
So you can't bite and tail
Oh,
the
it
same
can't
person.
be made of the. Oh,
Yeah.
so it will naturally have to be someone else.
Yes.
All right, let's go for red.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to get over to, because although they're very small and theoretically I could run over the top of them, D&D dynamics means I wouldn't be able to run through them. So I'll smack against red and let the other two deal with the person who's trying to run, because we can't let him run away now, can we? No. 15 against red.
Misses.
Okay. Then that's me.
Okay.
And I'll wait until I'm told to move anywhere else.
Does a 17 hit you, Jorah?
Yes. As a
Alright.
dinosaur, yeah.
9 points of piercing damage on the first attack, and 19 hits you for 12 points of piercing damage.
I'll add these all up there.
And conscience.
Make your con saves. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes. Yeah, it's quite
Okay.
noisy.
Make a con save and then make a charisma save as the dinosaur.
Okay, is it just the 9 and 12? Do I take any more damage?
You will.
I will. Okay. So con is 18 plus 4, which is a 22.
Okay, make another save.
Charisma.
No, make 2 con saves. You were hit
Oh.
twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have to make a third con save because you were bitten.
Okay, so it's a 16 then for the second con save, because it would have been one
Okay.
for the charisma. So that's a 16, and then charisma 14 minus 1 is a 13.
Okay. You fail and you need to make another con save because you have to make 3 con saves.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Shaw save and then con
3
save,
cons.
yeah.
3 con saves and a chat save. Okay. So this is a con save I'm making now.
Yes.
Concentration.
That's a 18 plus 22.
Okay, you're fine. But you are charmed.
Oh, if it was for concentration, I do those at advantage, but they succeeded anyway, so we're good. Okay.
You are charmed.
Yeah.
Your max HP is reduced by 12,
Okay.
and you take 8 piercing damage.
It's a dinosaur HP, so that's at least
I'm
that.
a lot beefier as a dinosaur than I am as me, but I'm charmed by the red one.
You are
Green one.
charmed by the green one.
Okay, charmed by green one.
And
I
you
will add up my
cannot
damage.
take negative actions against them or its allies.
Or its allies. Ooh.
Or its allies.
Meaning
Okay.
you are effectively working for them
Okay.
Yike.
as a dinosaur.
Okay.
Meaning your next attacks will have to be against your party.
Okay.
Right. That is his
I
turn.
mean, oh, okay. I think rules as written in Charms is slightly different. I could be wrong.
It's for the vampire charm though. Like that's like the other thing.
My bad. Okay.
Vampire Charm works a bit differently than the PC's charm effect.
Gotcha. Good to know.
I'll do my
Vampire
maths while
Charm
it's other
is
people's.
you are politely asked to do what they're telling you to do.
I see.
You can't harm yourself. You can't do any of that stuff. You can't willingly act against an interest of self-harm. But if they ask you to make an attack against your former allies, you are politely obliged to do so.
Okay.
Until the charm effect is broken or surrendered.
Gotcha.
Right. We'll make 3 attacks as you see them actually fly upwards to meet you, Daphne.
So they're gonna take my radiance.
They'll go back up
Make
into
the
your
save.
radiance.
Okay.
9. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes, I'm 17. So.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
19 hits you for 6 points of piercing damage. They missed with that one, so you're fine.
And 2 con checks for spirit guardians. Both are fine.
Okay, cool. That is his turn. Daphne.
Cool. So with that, I'm gonna drop this after the vampire. It's fine. I'm gonna drop my concentration on spirit guardians, and I will cast protection from evil and good on Jorah against the undead to end the charm effect.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oof,
Yep.
nice.
We were fighting vampires, and I saw that, and I was like, that's what we're preparing.
So
Very
I
good.
momentarily
Okay.
went from having a Fey Daddy to a Vampire Daddy.
So
and then
the-
suddenly
So that is concentration. So Jorah is now protected from being charmed and frightened by vampires until it ends. And
I would say because Jorah is not entirely a willing creature,
Yeah.
you'd have to make opposing arcana checks.
This is my dumbness.
Or you could just
Is
make
my
the
Fey
spell
ancestry mean that I can roll advantage against that initial save? Like I'm not sure if vampire charms.
Well, we're going to move on from this as we have a lot to do still.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, you should have made this advantage.
Okay.
Remember your stat.
Yeah. Am I rolling against for doing the protection of good and evil, or?
Yes. Just make both of you make an arcana check and see where you land.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it's a spell save DC 14 if you're not a willing creature. That's the rules as written.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's up to you, GM, but I'm just letting you know.
What type of save am I doing?
I would be a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay. Yeah.
Jorah is wise beyond his years, but hopefully not today.
Well, it's a dinosaur because I have T-Rex stats.
That's true. That's true.
That's an 8 plus 1 is a 9.
Goes off.
T-Rex.
Okay. So that succeeds, it goes through.
Good.
Your protection of good and evil goes through.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Dad.
Is that all you're doing, Daphne?
Yeah. I think I'm going. And this guy, he moved to 70 feet. Or you got him, I hope. Yep, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm still on my T-Rex.
Or
Do we want to stop blue, or do we want to deal with these guys?
We need to stop blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think personally.
And green is in the air?
Green is in the air, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck. Okay. I can move here, and then as an action, I can dash here. Yeah, something like that. I'll dash there instead. And as a bonus action, I will use my offhanded attack. And if it hits, do I nat 20? No, I don't nat 20 that. But I can precision attack that. And use inspiration. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You
So
still have inspiration.
Yeah, and I will roll 1d6 and add that to attack. That's not going to be enough, so that's 11. And then roll 1d8. That's 15 to hit. Probably still not enough.
Misses.
Well, it was a good shot.
It was a real good shot.
Yeah.
That's me.
He also puts you in his attack of opportunity, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this vampire's not been effectively hurt to the point where you can bring him down.
Yeah.
In one blow.
Yeah.
Yep. It's true.
Alright.
That's
Yep.
creepy.
He's just gonna run. He'll take that point of opportunity.
Okay. No chance I can change my attack of opportunity into a grapple of opportunity?
That's not the way it works, unfortunately.
No, it's not. But it never hurts to ask. Right. Silvered Lens. 15 to hit.
Misses.
Oof.
And vanishes.
Yike.
Mm-hmm.
Jorah.
Yeah. Let's go for red.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, where's my? There we are. Oh, I got a yeet! That's a 20!
Nice!
Sorry, I've got the chromatic dice that have a yeet for the 20, and a fuck for the 1.
I love it!
That's great.
I've never been able to roll. Sorry, that's just insane.
Okay, what's your damage?
Right, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeet just ascends me. I've ascended. Oh, that's not good damage. Right.
It's a very 90s saying, isn't it? What's your damage?
What's your damage, Heather? So that's 47. God,
47.
Heather. 47 on red, tail against green.
Okay, red is down.
Oh, nice. Tail. I can't believe I got my heat. That's really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
11, well, 21.
21, okay.
I keep forgetting I have a plus 10 on my attack. No, that's just a hit, sorry.
Oh yeah,
My
that's
tail.
it.
Yeah. Now I need all my d8s. That's nice getting to roll actually, by saying. That's a 14, 27 for the tail. That's bludgeoning.
Yeah, so shit. How do you want to end this guy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crunch down and I'm talking like ragdoll it, chuck it in the distance, the one that I bit down on, and then this guy I am going to, because I rolled yeet, I'm gonna yeet him across the room with my big T-Rex tail.
Nice. You yeet him across the room, he falls dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't get back up.
No. I'll start moving because it will also move Daphne, I guess. I can move 50. So I'll move that over there. Just in case they do want to chase, I'm gonna move to facilitate that.
That's fair.
I mean,
we might not. We might just decide to run, but I'm gonna do that just in case you do let me.
If he here's the thing, if he warns the other guy, we 100% lose like any advantage because they know we're coming this way. So yes, and if Daphne's gonna give chase, So what Daphne is going to do is, so you're here, right? She is going to, because she has two of them already, she will first face step off of you as her bonus action, which I can't find me, which puts me here, I believe. And then she is 30 feet of movement, and I'm gonna run to that 30 feet of movement. And here is what's up. Inside of this door, it's up to you whether or not do I have a line of sight of the previous vampire.
Make a perception check.
Cool. Because, she saw how far he could move at his fastest. So, ooh, that is nice. That is a 18 plus 6, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
You don't see him in the doorway,
Uh-huh.
but you do see light from the hall that was described
Okay.
to you.
Then I would like, at disadvantage, if you would allow me, to cast a level 2 guiding bolt. Okay. Cool. Oh, I got the right dice.
The most important part.
Yeah. Wow. It's a 20 and an 18, so that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 on my guiding bolt.
Nice.
You hear a very loud yelp.
Should I roll my damage?
Yes.
As it guides that way. So, yeah, let's see. Alright. This is so good. Okay. Again, dividing in tens. I'm trying to see. Okay, that's a 6, a 10. It's not as good as it could be, but it is an 18 in radiant damage on a level 2. Makes me sad. It's okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So yeah, that's Daphne's turn, or has a turn, so if you catch up to him, you have advantage because of Guiding Bolt. That's my strategy anyway.
Martin, we can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
We're good?
Yep.
I guess if it's my turn, I guess we'll... Do we want to give chase, guys?
Yep, if Daphne's already hit him, then you might as well.
Okay.
Please?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Do you want us to drop tokens on this in this map?
Yeah, you're engaging an enemy.
Okay.
You're still in initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to add my old initiative?
Your initiatives stay the same as you've never
You
left
can't
your
see them
initiative.
in the new map, but
Yeah, the new map changed.
yeah.
I think mine was
anyway.
8.
If you just keep us right, then we'll be okay.
Mhm.
If you can see the numbers, you can just tell us when we're up.
Yeah.
Don't know the exact measurements, but if I can get in range, I will.
You should be able to see the map.
Yeah, I see. I wasn't exactly at the stairs on the map before, being honest.
Just go for it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I can fly, and with the quietest battle hawk cry you've ever heard, he's gonna attack. Did I have the dash to get to the stairs?
You did.
Okay, so that is a offhand attack. And when hopefully if it hits with Zephyr, does that 16 hit?
16
You're at
would
advantage.
hit.
You're at
Oh,
advantage.
right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just roll again. Oh, okay.
He parries the attack.
Okay. That's That's my action or my bonus action. That's me.
All right. Top of the order, as he was taken by surprise. Jorah.
I will T-Rex stop to get up to at least the stairs. I'm not going to be able to fit in the stairs, so I will turn back to myself when I get there. Or at least I'll drop concentration on the spell. And I know in theory it's not going to do as much, but it's probably my heaviest hit. I'm gonna. Nope, I can't do that anyway. I am going to Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
So, wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Um,
You rolled a 15.
that does not succeed. So it is 3, 4, 5 d8.
Nice.
Psychic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
5.
5 psychic damage.
25 psychic, yeah. And must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as the speed allows away from me. So if he was heading for a door, he can no longer go in the door. He has to keep running away from me.
And it's forced movement, so no attack of opportunity, right?
Right, but he
yeah,
used his reaction, so he can't move.
Yeah. So it's just on his turn. He's now like, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But that's the me. Oh, went the wrong direction there. And then bonus action, I'll just shout, "You got this, or," and I'll give you an inspiration.
Or is like clutching his broken ribs.
No. Flip that, because it's a bonus action as well. I'll actually mantle of inspiration at this point. So everyone, rather than giving you inspiration, you guys will get 5 temp HP, and you can now move your max movement without triggering opportunity attacks, like right now.
Cool.
I will
right now?
move.
Perfect.
Yeah, right now.
I'll move behind him, I guess.
Sure.
I'll be inside at that point then, at my max movement. I'll be right at the stairs.
And remember your 5 temp HP, so I'll do that instead, because that seems more useful right now. I'll just hang out at the stairs, be like,
I'm just moving you down to add your initiative, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Putting you back.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I believe it's my turn now.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to use my nat 20 to level 2 guiding bolt him.
Alright.
If this guy goes down, then we book it, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to be seen. Kind of thing. Okay, so that would be 10 d6s at this level. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just really like rolling this. Sorry, I could.
With lots of dice, yeah.
But like,
Is it the best reason to upcast Fireball?
Listen,
yeah, just like,
usually it's only rogues that get to roll this many dice, so fuck you guys. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go, buds. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get the... Oh no. There's 10. And... Nice. Alright, so that would be a total of 40 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And the next person has advantage.
Oh my god.
So what does it look like when
we were like,
you
clean up shop.
knock out this vampire?
Yeah, as I knock him out, it's just... Is he dying? Like, is that... Like, he's not just knocked out, he's died, he's disintegrated. Like, let's be legit
Okay.
about
Radiant
this.
against a vampire, sure.
Disintegrate it.
Like, disperses, and then I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, cool, let's fucking run. And I will run back into the other room.
As
Actually,
you do this,
can I, to help everyone, I will go ahead and bonus action pop as a ghost, drop my snake totem so that everyone that goes by my friends can go by my snake totem to get that extra 10 feet of movement. So I am floating 40 feet through the walls, like on the other
Yeah.
way. There
that's
we go.
great.
Yep.
As you do that, you, Joran, or see this
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, he's
fairly
Oh,
tall man peek outside of the door and see the vampire crumple to dust, looks to you, or looks to you, Jor, quirks an eyebrow, and just says, "Well done."
Thank you. We're gonna go now.
He kind of tilts his head. That's probably for the best.
I agree. I agree. Ora's gonna fucking book it. Like he's never flown faster. He's gonna he's gonna swoop up and pick up Jorah and just carry him under the arms.
You would,
Sorry,
but
I should have asked first.
He has initiative before
Oh.
you.
Okay. You can see it in his eyes. That's what he's going to do.
As you do this, you see him just kind of turn into mist,
Mhm.
and he fades across the ground and moves towards you. And as he reforms and reappears, he's suddenly between you, Jorah, and Or, and he's just standing there with his hands clasped in front of his chest. Perhaps we should talk.
Perhaps, yeah.
You know what? Can we take a rain check?
He turns towards you. That's up to you.
You know, it's not a good time for us. Points to all the broken ribs. Maybe are you free tomorrow? Dinner?
What are you going to do to buy my silence?
Yes, we're
As
gonna
you or
buy your
Jorah
silence.
enter
Yeah.
into a skill challenge.
Yeah,
with
because
this
Daphne's
vampire.
fucking gone.
So, how are you going to bribe this vampire who's looks like he's willing to negotiate,
Mhm.
only if the price is good enough?
Are we talking skill challenge or are we bartering?
You're skill challenging.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Who goes to? Are we in it? I don't know.
Can we have a moment to strategize about
No.
a negotiation
This is not how
tactics?
skill challenges work.
Oh no!
300 gold, and I would like to use my persuasion of. Surely this is a handsome fee for two little nondescript people. I mean,
Roll persuasion with advantage as you're
oh,
fluffing it up with money.
yeah. I'm like, if it's money you want, I mean, I would also let you bite my neck, but that's you're there. That would be more for me than for you. That's a
Nice.
28.
He
Money.
takes your gold and tucks it away, then looks to Or.
Ora's gonna quirk his head to the side. You know, I'm a knight, and knights don't break their word. I'm scared of what you'll do with this, but I'll grant you a request. Do with me as you will, once. I mean, you wouldn't kill me, would you?
He just smiles. What skill are you using? convince this vampire to let you go. You cannot use persuasion as it's already been used.
Intimidation.
I am proficient in intimidation.
Does being proficient and trying to intimidate him.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
I'm going to use intimidation, but not in the way it's traditionally used. You know, I am quite a proficient warrior.
Yeah, it's more of a bolstering.
A show
rather
of
than,
strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a show of strength. Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, do that.
Okay, 13. That's not. Do I use a reroll?
Oh no, you don't have inspiration.
Yeah.
I would.
I'd use
If
your
ever there was a
inspiration,
time,
Yeah. Okay.
or
Let's.
that nat 20 you have. If ever there was a fucking time to use that
Yeah.
nat 20, Martin.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the nat 20 for a 25.
People pay money for this. Okay.
Thanks.
People gave us these
Thank
rewards.
you,
Yeah,
viewers,
thank you,
for
chat,
letting
thank
the
you.
players survive.
Thank you for letting my character survive. I appreciate it.
I just handed out gold and did a little sexy dance
Yeah.
for him.
So you do this bolstering, this show of strength, and he weighs you quietly in his gaze before he kind of steps aside and gestures towards the stairs, and he just gives a very warm, creepy smile. You think maybe he thinks it's comforting?
I'm gonna blow him a kiss as we leave.
As you leave, he says, "Thank you for exposing our weak points." As he turns around and you see him leave through a door.
Always happy to provide a service.
I'm just gonna pat Jorah in the head.
Oh, like the things I would have done to that man to get us out of here. I'm not even. Let's go.
Okay, let's be honest here. With that amount of movement and dashing within a minute, Daphne is out of all of this and back on the beach. Okay.
Yeah, you're in the city now, Daphne.
Daphne's like, we're ride or die bitches, unless.
I expected you to follow.
I will do Mantle of Inspiration to allow us to get that, that immediate movement boost, and then continue moving.
Yeah, you can get back to the tower if you so wish.
If possible.
Yeah.
Could we do a little pat down? I'm not looking for like all the loot. I'm looking for, do they have like a key on them, these vampire guys that were down here?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Like I'm not, pausing to get the loot. I'm wanting
Yeah, I know what you mean.
maybe or something. Yeah. 17?
You look through the majority of them. Most of them have turned to dust at this point. But there's no key on them.
Okay, it was worth checking. All right, we'll skedaddle. Just wave to, and just give a gentle bow. And Murder, champion of court. Nice to see you again.
She watches you as you leave. I'm disturbed.
What took you so long? Did you not run?
He turned to mist and stood in front of us and demanded that we give him something to let us leave. The vampire guy.
He caught you? Jesus Christ.
He turned to mist and then backed, and he was right up on me, and I gave him all of my money, by the way. I mean, I could have offered him something else, but I feel like that would have made it take longer.
Why did you give him all of your money?
What else was I going to give him?
Suck his dick.
I would have. But that would have taken time, and then it would have been like...
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long.
I am rather good. No gag reflex here. However, that is not the case. I gave him money instead. I feel like if I tried to explain to Belton, I'm sorry, I kind of sucked that a vampire just to escape. I don't know if he would be understanding.
He's an archfey.
I assume you're in the tower, right?
Yes.
Sure.
We'll say this is a conversation's happening in the tower. Like,
yeah, Clint's listening to this at his desk. He's like,
Okay, cool. So their weaknesses are exposed. So the dragon, at least she's okay. She seems to be doing just fine, and so there's that. But I wouldn't recommend, you know, as I look over at her as our friend, I wouldn't recommend like openly attacking stuff where she can see it because as per contract she will end you. So we learned that, and they learned that we know how to get through the dragon. So they'll probably up their defenses there and expect some people. So
Well, the good
uh,
news is that if they're guarding an entire castle or an entire city, and they have so many weak points to defend, hopefully they will be slightly spread thinner.
hmm. And they didn't see me. Like, the one that saw them did not see me. I was gone. So I'm not saying that I
He
should
saw
be
us as you were leaving, though. Because it was your turn that he came out and then you
but I had
left.
already become a ghost, so all he saw was like a skeleton leave. He came out after my turn.
Yeah, he didn't see
Yeah.
Daphne.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had a full turn. Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, if y'all want to use me to go through the front doors and talk to some people, that's a terrible idea. You know what?
Well, actually,
I'm gonna go.
you know what we did learn? You know what we
Hmm?
did learn, though, Daphne?
Mm-hmm.
Willing to fucking compromise. He took a payment just to let us go.
That is
He
true.
could have easily just killed us on sight, and he didn't.
I don't think he
So-
would have killed us easily. I think he would have
Negotiating.
killed us with chewing bird bones.
If he turned to miss, he could have killed you easily.
He turned to Miss Witch of the Death. He seems like next notch up, but he let us leave, which is information, be it the good or the bad kind. All information is good information, really. Fuck.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we didn't really
Didn't
get
wanna
a
die.
sense of what it could do. Was the let's call him the big vamp? Was he wearing a weapon?
Not that you could see initially.
Any
You probably
armor?
caught him off guard to the point where he couldn't arm himself. He
Mhm.
just came out to see what was going on in the hallway, and he saw you two.
Okay. And he was dressed in normal clothes, not armor?
Couldn't tell.
Okay, fair. Fair. Well, that was a successful mission. Any mission you can walk away from is a successful mission, right?
Sure.
I guess.
We are just
Where
the
does-
information. We are the information gatherers. That's what we're here for. And we got information. So yes, that was a success.
And we're alive.
Barely. Well, no, not barely. We're pretty well alive. Though some of
I don't
us
know. I
are-
feel like shit.
You
Although
got bit a
Or
lot.
probably took a lot more.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got bit a lot, but my T-Rex, I don't think the curse of that transfers over, and would it transfer over? Because it was eating into the T-Rex hit points. Okay.
It wouldn't transfer over. Yeah.
It wouldn't. Okay. So I'm just down 8. Yeah, I'm not feeling very healthy, although I imagine Aura's probably worse.
You
much-
can feel.
Yeah, how much is your like total that you can't
Reduction?
recover from?
Yeah, 9.
Oh, so we're about the same. Cool.
Okay.
Clint, do you have anyone in the tower that can remove curses? Just
He closed his book that he was reading as he was listening to all of you.
Yeah.
Stands up and goes to a shelf and pulls out a book and flips through it, and he says, "What particular curse am I removing?"
Points to neck.
He reads through things and nods. All right. I'll get Darren up here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
He sets the books down and leaves his office. He hasn't said anything towards you other
Yeah.
than the small conversation you've had with him.
We mostly spoke at him there, yeah.
gonna take him a minute if you want to have a conversation.
Well, that sucked.
I mean,
It could have
been a lot
been
worse.
way worse.
It could have been way worse.
I could have had to suck dick.
That's not
With-
the worst thing for you.
I am in a committed relationship.
One of
True.
you is, that's for sure.
Oh, okay, yep.
Listen, I'm the actual lesbian here, and I don't even.
Maybe I
get
should have
sucked
pushed
dick
a
with
boundary and seen what. Yeah.
Like, you know what? Just out of, you should just tell him. Like, I almost had to suck dick to stay alive and see how he would react. Just to test the waters and see how he would react. But, or you don't even say that you had to. You just be like, what would you have to do if a vampire was like, suck my dick or I'll kill you? like, would you be okay with that?
What would you do?
Like, what would you do? Belte, just as like random pillow talk or whatever, you know, the what if scenarios that would never happen.
Sure, yeah, I know I could. I could do that. If I report back anytime soon. We'll see. I know he's busy.
Yeah, right. Sorry. I think you deserve
No,
better.
it's okay. After everything that we just went through, I feel like shit talking on the relationship just makes it feel all the better.
I'm sorry. Wow.
It's
I can't tell if you're
really,
being
it's
sarcastic, Jorah.
I'm a bard. You should never know for sure whether
That
it's yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm hyped
It's okay.
up from that. Like, my blood is rushing because of that, and I was very worried when you didn't follow me out immediately. So
Yeah.
that's. I have a very low charisma, but you understand my intentions.
I do.
Thanks.
Yeah. Just feeling nauseous. Hopefully the curse would. I don't know, guys. Was that successful? I feel like have we caused them more problems than?
Yes, it was successful because we lived.
And we got the information, and it's also information that they know that it's there. Like, there was information, and that's all we were there for. And, you know, kind of think to myself, I probably could have killed that vampire from you if I hadn't taken your charm off, but I was worried that you would try and eat one of us, so...
No, it honestly, I feel like me going off of Aura, given how much damage that T-Rex can do, wouldn't be nice.
Yeah, I
What
saw
are you talking about?
I saw
I'm invincible.
I saw you eat that vampire, and I was like, you just swallowed him whole.
I wonder if that's in my stomach right now. Yeah.
Well, he just kind of turned to ash, so...
No, that's true. Oh.
the digestive tract of a...
I feel like I'm gonna need some oatmeal raisin cookies. The
callbacks.
Full circle. Yeah. But to be honest, it's enough value to understand that the dragon has given what I don't know and what I don't see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't act against.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
as long as they're crafty and it's not they're clever about how they do it, and I tried to keep laying on the, what we're doing and what the rebellion are doing is for the good of the city of Cork.
Mm-hmm.
I think the dragon knows that. I don't think Mirda particularly
Definitely wise enough.
enjoys vampires, but I could be wrong.
So what do you say? Do we get the fuck out of Dodge soon and go relay our information?
I mean, we need to see what Clint says. If there's anything that we can do to help the rebellion, I mean, that's why we've come here. If we can do something to help them get the city back, then I'll feel quite accomplished.
I thought that getting the information was Daphne looks like dejected at the idea of
Uh-huh.
just like fighting an army of vampires, like once again forced into heroics.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of like just a little bit of a stink eye about this one. Like, I'm not a hero. Like reconnaissance, sure.
Sometimes having the ability to do something gives you a responsibility. And
That's the thing, or I don't necessarily have the ability to do anything.
I think you give yourself less credit than you're worth.
I think I give myself I am whelmed with my abilities. I am not underwhelmed about them. I am not overwhelmed. I am properly whelmed with my capabilities.
I think. Listen, look at all the things we've managed to take down so far. I think we've done pretty good. This, it's a lot more than I thought I would do, and I think we've done good things.
Jorah,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
you gave him all of your money.
Yeah, 300 gold.
It's okay. He's the business, right?
I do.
I'm gonna give you 20 gold.
Thanks.
I can't leave you like this.
I mean, I had the 20, so I've got 44. But yeah, thanks. No, that's appreciated.
loan.
We're roommates. Okay.
Like as I like hand put it in your hand, I'm like, this is a loan.
As you say this is a loan, Clint comes back in with looks to be a halfling woman, and they look to you, and Clint nods his head towards all of you, and Darren just kind of wanders over. He's like, "All right, let's get this thing off of you, yeah."
Thank
Yes,
you very
please.
much.
Appreciate it.
She hits you all very hard in the knees, and she removes the curse.
I'm in my 30s,
Ow.
okay? Like those aren't
As
what
a
they used to
34-year-old, I
be.
felt that. Yeah.
I'm in my twos, and it still hurt.
Cool.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
She gives a thumbs up and kind of jumps away out of the room, leaving you once more with Clint.
Would be
He
interested.
shuts the door.
Yep.
Would you like a debrief?
We've debriefed him. I think we
I
need to
guess.
hear his debriefing.
He just ways you all quietly with a very stern, uncomfortable gaze before he goes back to his desk and sits down. Picks up a quill and starts writing.
I'd be interested to know your thoughts on what we've learned.
It's good information. I'll pass it along. He continues to write. What is your next move?
I don't know. I mean, we came to help assist with the rebellion, but if we can't speak to them or help, I'm not sure.
He continues to write.
For what it's worth, I'm willing to help with this, but we're not leaders of it, certainly. If we were able to speak to someone who would have need of us.
He sits down his quill, takes off his glasses, and holds them aloft in one hand. I need to know if you are aligning with us or against us.
We are not against you.
I mean, we almost died trying to get you and yours information. I think our actions speak.
We are aligned with you.
We're out of
Puts his glasses back on and continues to write. He stands up and you see him fold the paper into a bird and opens a window and lets it go. Think on what you want to say. The rebellion leader is not very fond of minced words. Be plain, be direct. Have a plan.
All right.
Welcome to the Stronghold Rebellion. As Clint sits back down at his desk and continues to write.
Thank you.
You're the best person here with words, Jorah. Because we all know that I'm not direct about anything. Except
And
how
if you
much I
could,
hate children.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are willing to provide who and what we are to this, and everything that we've got, which financially is not a lot. But we can be useful to them. I think in terms of our plan, we don't necessarily have our own. We will be tools within someone else's, I think.
if you give me enough time and enough intel, I can probably come up with a plan. I mean, I know guard layouts, I know patrols,
Sure,
I know how
we
to
don't
get
know
by
what-
them.
We don't know what the rebellion has.
Yeah.
So
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but once we have the dragon on side, that's basically victory, right?
in order to have that dragon on side, we have to be on the side of those who
This-
are in charge of the city. Yeah.
So
you
basically, we have to,
overthrow.
yeah, be in charge of the city in the eyes of the dragon. So how do we do that?
Overthrow the current leader.
Just off one person?
If you can off Carmine, my
Us three, potentially not, but it's what the rebellion would have to do in order for that dragon to allow them.
I see.
That dragon will not act against the leaders.
I see. And I'm assuming we'd have to install a new leader and have a coronation?
King
they already
William
have
will
the
resume
prince.
his duties.
I see.
We just need to return it back to who once led. The rightful heir.
So basically,
Well, here's the thing. Potential plan. Again, I'm not suggesting we three have the skills for this. If someone can take out the Draco Lich, the shroud that is keeping them all protected because there's no daylight would go. They
Yeah.
don't want to be out in the streets.
that's a good point.
I mean, that's a ballsy fucking move. Let's just go take on a Draco Lich.
I mean, it's just
However,
I'd actually
Draco
rather take
Lich.
out the dragon. like, I am more confident, which is not to say that there's a lot of confidence, that we'd first be able to fight the ancient red dragon than the Draco Lich that put her in the position that she's in.
well, I'm not suggesting we three. I'm suggesting
Yeah.
that collectively, the rebellion. It's a potential tactic to weaken their forces because if we don't do that, they have a lot of foot soldiers and they hit hard. We can also talk through rebel. I turn to Clint like I'm going to say anything to him, and I'm like, we'll wait for the leader. But
You know,
we understand their tactics. We just fought them, so we can provide intel on how they fight. They were able to deflect hits pretty easily, melee hits at least. So spell power is going to work against them.
you know, uh, this is probably a bad idea,
Mm.
but we just need someone strong enough to cast it, but we do know someone who made a pretty intense enough spell that is
Oh.
possibly capable of that.
Or his face goes dark.
He would have to get his powers back from.
Like, no, well, here's the thing.
Mama.
If he just knows, if he can
Teach it to a wizard.
teach it to somebody who is strong enough, like an archfey.
That would take out the city. I mean, we saw it. That created a fucking crater.
Right, but
Cast
they
it in the
al-
sky with the Draco Lich.
Right, but they also didn't have, like, a Draco Lich protecting them, or a dragon protecting them. Like, maybe
It
there's
still
a
took
way...
out, like, the actual blow.
Right, what if there is a way to make a smaller version of that?
A modified spell.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, if you can make
Or
a spell,
direct away
you can
from the
modify
city.
a spell. That's how most spells
Yeah.
are made. That's how Firebolt becomes Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
What is the spell?
The one that did we get given the name of what it actually was? I don't think we did. It was the thing that created a giant crater to the northeast of here. Back, it was just after the calamity, correct, or was it during?
Yeah.
The one that ended the
Just
Battle of
after.
Sorrows.
When they ended the Battle of Sorrows, it basically created I was going to say nuclear bomb. That's not a thing. It took out armies on both sides. And
It's the
created
one
a
that
crater
Cecil
destroyed
Adon made.
buildings. Cecil Adon, yeah. We may or may not know how to get in contact with Cecil Adon. And Cecil Adon could hopefully talk to. He had his powers removed. He's also still alive, which is a plot twist. But he could be an ally to this.
You want to bring in a warmonger.
Declawed.
A warmonger's a warmonger. Declawed or not.
I hate to say
but
this, Jorah.
Perhaps, yeah.
I'm on Clint's side.
No,
think-
I encourage
Are we
it.
not at war though? You are currently needing
I
something.
want you to bring in the warmonger.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. We can do that.
I just want
We
you to
can-
understand the consequences.
Of course. He had his powers stripped, at least, by the goddess he was serving. And he seems to be on a path of redemption, we think.
Hmm.
But he could be under your control. I mean, the knowledge he could provide this school alone is pretty extensive. I don't know how I feel about that, but
You know that he was a sorcerer.
yes, so it
And-
was like a divine soul.
Yeah, it was a divine sort of thing, but again, sorcerers get their magic from many things. But you also know he's learning wizardry as a substitute for magic.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And possibly is redeeming himself.
yeah.
Possibly not. It's up to you if you want to bring him in.
I mean, regardless if he is capable and knowledgeable enough to create a spell like that, he is capable and knowledgeable enough to create something that we might need. That we could use. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah. Because even though he may not be able to cast it, he may have knowledge of how it was created in the first place.
Who would cast the spell?
Who indeed?
That's something we might have to take up with the big wigs on that one. Because we're not capable of casting that spell, that's for sure. But, I mean, we know people, right?
I mean, I think Cecil Adon would try his best. But he let his original spell fall into the wrong hands. I don't think he'd do anything intentionally bad.
It was the leader of the Black Hand
Hmm.
that did it.
I mean, you're right, but I guess... Sorry, I'm just a little caught up, but I guess if he's reformed, I shouldn't feel what I'm feeling right now.
This should be his chance for redemption because, as far as we're aware, the person who was here and seems to be a heavy player in the initial sacking of this city appears to have been the person who was leading the Black Hand back then.
That's true.
So if that person got hold of that spell and did what he did and created the "you are a war criminal," surely fighting against that person should be the redemption arc he needs.
Or maybe it'll just happen again.
I mean, maybe, but you have to try. If you don't try, you just have to make do with the tyranny of what is here. It's not enough
Tyranny.
to just let tyranny go. You have to fight back, even if you fail.
I agree, but sometimes tyranny is better than annihilation.
Nah.
And a chance
Sometimes
at hope.
annihilation is better than tyranny.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not enough to allow that to happen. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for me. You have to fight back against these things.
I agree, but it's not
Whatever
like
you
we're
have.
doing nothing.
No, I know, but this is an ace, and you like sometimes you just have to take those brave, bold moves and hope that it works.
I guess we have some decisions to make.
Well, I think we offer it to the leader of the rebellion as a solution. If they are interested in taking it up, we can initiate communications because we will be able to cast sending to them. And we hope that it happens. I mean, the decision ultimately we can help facilitate it, but we are not the people who are the opinion and the decision makers of this. We can offer a this. And be willing to throw in. I mean, I'm willing to throw in for this.
I will as well, as long as not bringing potentially civilian ending magic is also presented as an option.
Sure.
I mean, I think we stand a chance if we take them by surprise and we know their patrol routes and just get the red dragon on side.
That's not
with the
right.
We understand where she lies. I just think if we let them get away with this here, they'll start doing it elsewhere. If people get away with oppression, it spreads.
I mean, all we have to do is take out Carmine, right?
Right, so you take out him, and then what, his legion is just gonna be like, sure, no problem, and just like let us be there?
Well, once we take out Carmine, the city falls into its old hands, and the dragon is now on our side, right?
How do you know
to do enough of a blow?
Yeah, how do you know if it just falls into the old hands and just not goes into Carmen's second in command?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just one person, it's you have to take out the entire regime.
Is that how it works, Clint?
He kind of sits back and closes his eyes and thinks for a moment. As long as the throne isn't claimed by the second, in the span of conquering Carmine, the dragon will be without master. So, if you are clever enough and the throne sits empty, And there is a temporary need for a leader. Perhaps a firm hand until King William returns to his throne.
Right. Who are we
Posing
gonna
group,
get the
so-
vampires to listen to set up, or anyone to listen to until we set up? Like that's the thing. Regardless, I think just taking out one person, it's not that easy. Like
I am
You're
saying
right.
in regards to the dragon,
right.
she simply just needs a master to command
She-
her.
She needs someone in charge.
It could be even Jorah. I mean, he would make a good temporary mayor.
Yeah, I have a firm hand.
A steward sits on a throne until a king returns. Simply waits until that king returns.
As long as we, do an expedited coronation, we could kill him and within 5 minutes. We could have the dragon with a new master.
We
It
could
seems
have paperwork of stewardess, and then the dragon can destroy the vampires. I guess that could work.
Do the King's Guild have protocol for this situation? Could Monty step in some way to protect the interests of the throne that they serve?
You wish to have Monty sit on the steward's seat.
I think that'd be. I don't think he would, but I think the safest hands to leave the throne.
I think it's a
are
good
those who
idea.
are sworn to protect it. Okay, good.
In fact, I suggest putting him on the throne rather than the steward's seat.
It's they.
He is somebody the people follow quite easily.
And the guild have the interest of it's not a self-serving, power-hungry thing.
They have seats all over the world. They are the largest guild in the 3 continents.
Okay.
I mean, if
And
we
they
had to,
have soldiers here.
Yeah.
Who commands the Draco Lich?
Carmine.
So he has both dragons. What happened? Who commands the Draco Lich? Because we already know the dragon can't beat that Draco Lich. So, like the
She
only
could have had backup.
so what is stopping?
I will admit,
the Draco Lich.
the dragon is influenced by the power that sits on the throne. Put somebody of better power on the throne.
So what you're saying is that William.
She was weaker because of
William.
I think Monty would do a bang up job of that. I feel like no. Could you imagine if the other person who leads guilds was in charge of this? That'd be hilarious. Wait till I tell you.
Yeah.
Almost like Vampire Dick. Could have given you a throne and I didn't.
somehow I don't think Beltane would like
I
being
don't
on the
think that would-
throne.
Oh no,
I
I
don't
think
He's already refused his initial throne. He's not going to take another.
no.
I mean, I don't think if the plan fails and we have no other options, maybe using Cecil's magic is the only way. And if it is, I'm not against it, but I think we have to try.
If it's something that can be directed, if we understand the dynamics of the actual shape and the direction of that spell, or if it's something that could be adapted to go out rather than radial, it could be directed to the sky where the Dracolich and this mist is as a cleaning fucking house. Get rid of at least deal a decent blow to this Dracolich.
That's fair.
So using the spell where it seems most useful, because on the ground, I don't think that's going to be good because you'd always have casualties, but at the sky.
I mean, do we even know how the Black Hand leader subverted the original spell?
But Cecil might.
Maybe we should get in contact anyway.
As far as we know, he's limited in his capabilities currently. He was trying to gather the skills in wizardry. Perhaps being able to be here and as payment for helping with this predicament and the spell that he was capable of trying to craft, he could be assisted in his gathering of wizardry skills in the school. If we need to barter things. I mean, I know that that is offering things on your behalf, Clint, but at least it's something to consider so that he feels invested in trying to help.
As a show of good faith, and upon your return, he stands up and goes to a nice, beautiful white wardrobe made of ashwood and pulls it open. You see a number of beautiful clothes inside, and he pulls one down that looks actually rather plain compared to the other clothes, and goes over to you, Daphne, and hands it to you. It will protect you and give you a little.
Okay. Can I get specifics?
He nods as he goes back to his desk and puts on his glasses once more and says, when you are targeted, let's say, by an enemy,
Mm-hmm.
particularly a spell,
Mm-hmm.
you can use your reaction to swallow said spell.
Oh.
It has a number of charges.
Mm-hmm.
4, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I've used it.
Right.
And whatever the spell does, I think you can return that power back onto the person or people in front of you, your enemies, so to say.
Gotcha. It's
Nice.
it's a regurgitate.
Nice.
It's a spellgurgitate. Okay. That's
Oh,
cool.
regurgitate. That's 10 out of 10.
You
Cool.
cannot use this ability until you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, once you've used it.
Yeah, like
obviously.
it recharges once
Mhm.
I finish a rest.
Yeah.
So.
So, this is the finer points of it,
Mhm.
because these are just the base, because you do have to attune to it.
Yeah, I'm not attuned to anything, so I think I'm
So,
okay.
this
You're
cloak
close
has
enough.
4 charges and regains 1d4 charges per dawn. When you are targeted by an enemy spell, you can use your reaction to have this cloak swallow part of the spell. The cloak gains the number of charges equals to the spell's level of the triggering spell. You are still subject to whatever use of this ability, whatever effects this spell normally would inflict upon you. You cannot use its ability again until a short or long rest. When you hit with an attack, you can choose to expend any number of charges from the cloak and dealing additional 1d8 lightning per charge expended, which inflicts that target with that attack. So
Copy
if
and
your
paste
attack has
that.
multiple,
Yeah.
yeah, you can look it up actually.
Yeah,
It's
what
just
is it?
Cobal's Ruin,
Cabal's
Unawakened.
Ruin.
Nice. Cabal's Ruin. Nice.
Yeah, it's from.
Oh,
Eldora,
Valdrianth.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's on page 112.
I think
Chapter 3.
I definitely have a PDF of that. Just
Yeah.
put that in like our Discord and so that I can pin that. So that'll be the best way for me to remember that. Mm-hmm.
But it's not awakened or exalted, so you only have the level 1
Yes, that's cool.
abilities at the moment. But you can awaken it down the road if you so
Okay.
choose, or have gained it. The ability to do so.
Okay. Well, I got some special clothes. Um, is it a cloak? Is it a dress? Is it a blouse?
It's a cloak.
Okay. Cool.
I think it would be useful for traveling too. Keep the dust off you or the rain.
Yeah, actually, Daphne doesn't have any cloak on, so.
It's a dark leather cloak with gold trim that it shimmers and sparks with waves of blue energy across its shadowing line.
allied. I am.
That is what he's giving you to borrow,
Mhm. To borrow, of
not to
course.
keep.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably spend the night attuning to it then.
Yeah.
For my long rest to attune to it.
Thank
And
you,
as
Claire,
far as
yes.
I did lie, I do have obviously I'm attuned to my ogre gloves, but
Mhm.
this will be like my
Yeah.
second out of 3 attunement slots.
Mhm.
So.
I don't think I have any.
He'll look
have-
to you, Jorah.
Mm,
Do you use shields at all?
not typically, no.
He thinks a bit more. You do wear necklaces, though, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He writes down a name and hands it to you. Thea has what you need. She is found in Orkeep.
Did you call her Thea?
Thea. Thia.
Yeah.
Thea.
Yeah.
Thea.
Yeah. Thank you. We can.
He looks to you, Thor. What weapons do you use?
He's gonna gesture to his back, kind of turn around. The Lancy boys.
He thinks for a moment and kind of tilts his head back and forth and then laughs. Oddly enough, I think Monty has what you need.
Okay. I don't know if you're familiar with weaponsmiths, but I ran into a combat situation today where I could have used. I mean, we have it back in Falcon Shore. I think it's called a composite bow.
You would rather a bow.
Well, I mean, I just don't know what bows there are on the mainland. Nothing special, just a normal one. I don't know where to buy it.
You don't know where to buy a bow?
No.
Where do you get weapons?
Oh.
Those
Okay.
are really common, pal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
If you
Dora.
go to the city of Rose Wyvern, Ayrshire, there is a halfling that will have what you need.
Okay. Thank you.
But that is all I can give you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Should we shake hands, or you're not a hugger, are you?
I'm going to bed.
No. I suggest you rest up. You'll meet with the leaders tomorrow if they agree to it. I suggest finding these things I've set out for you.
Okay.
And if you do bring Cecil into this, find a suitable spellcaster. Turns and opens the door to his office. Rest well. Food will be brought to you.
Oh, it's very generous of you.
Thank you. You too.
He bows his
Jim.
head. Then lets you leave.
Okay. I'm gonna call
Yeah.
out Jim to see where Jim's at.
Jim pops his head out from a room. You're not really sure how he got there, but you see he just goes.
I'm just
Jim.
checking up on you. We're gonna go find some oatmeal cookies. Like-
He gets
wanna
up
hug
and
Jim?
follows you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna scoop him up.
Scoop him up, and it's just he's maybe 10 pounds wet, but with his armor, he's more like 15 to 20 pounds, and he just jingles as you carry him.
Ooh, I'm not strong enough for this.
I am.
I will hand over our child to you. There you go.
Thank you. Just like
That's great.
swaddle him. It's like, let's go find something to eat. Okay.
But as you are swaddling your kobold paladin, he's babbling about what he's been doing, and when you get to your room, there's a number of things he's stolen within the room.
Nice. Good effort,
Mostly
Jim.
spell books and wands, and you see at one point a very big broadsword kind of just propped against the wall.
Or is immediately going to go over and start checking it out.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon is this? It's not even sharp. Is this a club?
Or have you never seen a sword? Wow. Okay. We've fought a lot of people who carry swords, or I feel like you.
Yeah, but this one,
swords
he
before.
like runs his thumb over the edge. It's not really sharp.
You take 1 point of damage from the blade.
Oh, fuck. Wait, broadswords are actually sharp.
They're
According
designed
to
to chop
D&D,
people
they're
in
very
half.
sharp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
It just kidding. It just didn't look sharp. Ow. Okay. Wow. This thing is so heavy. Wouldn't it be too unwieldy?
No,
Jim
usually
picks it
the
up.
people are strong, and then they do a circular, and they quack, and you can cleave people in two.
Wow.
I've seen it. It's cool. How did you get all these books? I feel like should we return these?
I still
I'm gonna like pick up some of the wands and be like,
They're either halfway made wands or newly made wands. They're not magical in any
yeah, they're
sense.
not
They
got
look
any
like
enchantment. Yeah.
yeah, no. They're just something he's found. Maybe from a poor wand maker who's just like, where's the fuck my supply?
Oh, Jim.
Art's gonna pick up a wand and point it at himself and say, "Beautify."
There's a pause before Jim just kind of pats you.
It's not working. Is it supposed to do something?
How would you know? You're not looking in a mirror.
You're right. Is it working?
Yeah.
No.
Or it's gonna
Beauty
frown.
is in the eye of the beholder, and we don't want to tangle with any of those just now. So let's leave that be.
Yeah.
I'll wait and I'll eat. Well, I'll be like, because I imagine my stomach is full of vampire dust, so like try and I'll drink it away.
Yeah, you all get a nice meal.
Mm.
Can play with the things Jim has stolen.
Yeah.
They're mostly like learner spell books for kids who have been accepted into the academy. He robbed a bunch of kids.
Oh,
But-
the cast thaumaturgy.
But you can take a long rest, recover, and as you do that, we'll end there for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of planning we have to do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we got 3
I'm
weeks.
pumped. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and showing up. That was great. That was intense. I'm always afraid I'm gonna die whenever I enter into a fight with Jen. So, like the possibility, I was like, "Fuck, we're fighting vampires." So there's that. And yeah, I love it. As far as the rest of the week goes on the channel, I got itchy nose. So if I sneeze in the middle of talking, we know why. Here it comes. Nope. No.
You talked about it.
Yeah.
6 o'clock, we have another show tonight with The Expanse. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., we have Lancer, and Saturday we have Dragon Age, and before then, you can see my face on Mondays at 2 p.m. EST, PST, 5 EST for The Great American Witch. So that's me, that's what I do. Everyone else, where can we find you on the internet, what you doing, all that great stuff.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma on the internet. You can find me here for the next 3 Thursdays playing Zora, and you can find me on Saturdays GMing for In Darkness Unbroken, our Dragon Age game, where the group are returning back to the city where some of their loved ones are. Exciting times. But that's it. Other than that, you can find me on the Twitter.
Hey guys, it is Martin or Pink_Mun. I hope you guys had a good time this session. I certainly did. Kind of scary, very intense, but I don't have too much going on other than this right now. But stay tuned, things are coming. That's me.
And I'm Jen. You can find me here on Thursdays, DMing this place once a month over at Indoor Adventure Channel, where I play Built-in Hawthorne. The mobster Faye, he recently died. He's gonna come back. It's fine. He just turned into a tree. But that's me all over the internet. You can just find me on Twitter if you so wish.
Okay, everyone, and with that, we're gonna go wave bye and say hello to our friends over at Weave the Tale. They're starting at their new seasons, and it looks like they are doing more Ravenwood Academy, whichever game that is. So lots of cool new indie games coming on in that channel. So, yeah, everyone, wave bye. See you later. We're going to leave.